Hi everyone, कैसे हो आप सब? Namaste. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, SAS with Vikas. So in today's session, we are going to learn to download or install the SAS software. How we are going to use that one. First, we need to fill the detail of that all thing of our personal detail. Then we will create our SAS profile. Then we are going to open use that one SAS Studio. So within that SAS Studio, what are the things we are going to learn, we are going to see, we are going to understand the thing. So let's start the session. I'm going to on the in Google. Like first, we need to start with the Google. Like we're going to open the Google, and on the Google or any search bar, you can use that. Type this syntax like website SAS on demands. As you can see in my history, as I earlier used that one, so it's showing. But I'll give you this link on your system so that you can easily use that link to open the SAS window. So first we need to type that SAS on demands for academics. With the using this one, you are going to open this. Once you click on this link or you type this link in your search bar, might be it will take some time while open, but it will process all the thing. Like, so once you click on the link, it will show like this. You have the screen, you have on the screen like SAS on demands for academics, and here it will showing in the upper right corner, it will show the sign in type. So in this tab, as I already signed in, so there's showing like a user ID and password. So I just have to click that accept, and you with the clicking of sign in, I'm going to directly with the SAS Studio folder. So once you are new one in this SAS software, so you need to fill that account, fill your profile, all the detail about your like what's your name, what you want to keep this user ID, and what you want to create this uh, password. All thing you need to fill here by using sign in. Once you sign in all the detail, it will show like after signing, filling all the detail, like what's your personal detail, what is this, why you're using this one. It will also generate with the Gmail also. And in this, you are going to learn that it will take some time after once you're filling all the thing now. Like after that, it will take 5 minutes restart for the system. After that, you are going to use that one. So once filling all personal detail in this SAS portfolio, you need to give some time for starting this SAS software. After some time, you can start this with your user ID and password. So once you fill all the thing, and later on you just started this one, like it will show in the sign in option, then you can type your user ID and the password in the search bar, that sign in tab, and press the accept button there and press the sign in. So this is the simple step. You can also do it by yourself. No, there's no any there's no any hard thing in that creating this profile. So just having using this Gmail account, Facebook account, YouTube account, all the thing, like you have to fill your detail for the SAS account. So just creating this SAS profile, pressing this sign in. It will take some time while opening the SAS Studio, and meanwhile I can see, yeah. So as we can see that SAS on demands for academics here is showing like code with the SAS Studio. So we have to perform, we have to learn, we have to practice on SAS with the SAS Studio, like enterprise guide. So we are using the SAS Studio for learning, and I will press the in the launch. Once we pressing this one, it will open a new tab. In this, we are going to open the SAS Studio. So in this SAS Studio, we are going to learn each and every lesson, each and every phases of the clinical SAS program. So we can see what are the thing by default given in the system in the SAS Studio. What are the thing we need to use? And first we need to learn all the thing. We need to use that thing, and we need to get together with that one. And in this today video, I'm going to give you the some basic ideas. Yeah, these are the thing within this SAS Studio, and we are going to use this in once the problem coming like this. And some of basic tips only we are going to know in today's video. In the upcoming videos, day by day lesson, you are going to learn this SAS Studio very proficiently. So in today's video, we are going to learn that this what are the things on this left hand side of the top one, like. So we can see there that the first one, like server files and folder. As I had already used that all the data, I had created the file, I had created the folder, I had created the storage of the data. So all the thing is created by myself. There will be no any file folder. Once you are a new user of the SAS Studio, there will be only this odd 01 apps like and folder and files. So you need to create that one. What are the things in the server files and folder? Whatever the file you want to access, you want to manipulate, or you want to analyze, each and every data should be uploaded on the server file and folder. After this, you are going to use that data on the SAS code, and you are going to manipulate the data, and you are going to analyze the data. Whatever the process of the SAS program you can do, once the that particular data will be on the server file and folder. So be careful while using any kind of data. That data must be on this file or folder. Like it should be like in this data set. It should be like in this server file. Once the file or data will be on the server file and folder, then you are going to use that one. And the task, there is a task and utilities also that we will also see in the later on, like what are the tasks in this one, how to import the data, how to query the data, how to what is SAS program. So we are going to learn this thing. These are not we are going to use much more, but what are the important thing and what are these thing, I'm going to teach you, like what I'm going to explain you, like all things. There's another tab like snippet, like what are the snippet in my snippet and snippet by default. There's also once the another tab is libraries. So this is the very important, like server files and libraries, the much important tab. Why we are going to use, what we are going to use, how we are going to use this, all thing you need to know with this libraries, like. And in this library, there you can see there is by default libraries data set, data file folder already given, like maps gfk, maps sas, out, pg1 what I created, out what I created, that one, no? So that's map sas, map gsk is by default. And sas data, sas help, sas user, site, st sam, that all the thing whatever the by default. And what if you want to give the permanent library also, you can also create that one. So this library, what is this libraries we are creating, why this library creating, all thing we are going to learn in today's session. So I'm going just giving the brief detail, what are the thing in the upper left side corner, what are in the main screen, what are the in the right hand side up corner, what are the thing, like how we are going to use that, all the thing you need to aware with that all. These are the file shortcut, what is this, what is this icon showing, what is this, like all thing you need to know with this only, right? Okay, so these are in the left side upper corner. And what is the thing, like server file folder and libraries, you two major point you need to be much more curious and much more aware with this tab, that point, like server file and libraries. And the main screen, you can see that there will be, if suppose if you open the one program or any tab, it will show the coding video. That coding video will give you the code program, what you want to extract, what you want to do, what you want to create, what you want to analyze, what you want to manipulate, all thing you need to do on the coding screen. This is the coding screen in that particular tab. The second tab is the log one. Log one is showing like if any kind of internal outside the screen, like if you want to run the program, the what are the thing going on, what are the process going on offside of the screen, that will show in the log, a log of that log window. So it will show the error warning and notes, what are the important thing, what are the error, what are the warning you are getting while executing this program or code, that it will show in the coding. Apart from the coding, what are the backside of that, like once the program executed, what are the backside of the screen is going on, we can also we can see all the thing with the logging window. And result will show the, if the data, if we want to data in the result or printed view, that that will be shown in the result window. And there will be one more window, like there will be output data. So once you create any program and you want, once you run that program or execute that program or code, that output will become in the output window. We can also see, we will also see, let's I'm going to teach that output data, that there is suppose we want to create a data is data, suppose data, I want to create the data set name is Vikas, and I'm using the data, whatever the data inside the by default giving in the libraries from the SAS help library. I'm using this class data set. So I want to run this one data like in the print. No, I don't want to run that data in the printed view. I want to see that data. So I'm just going this running this data. So after running this, you can see that there's another four tab like output data a window is creating. And this we can also see all the thing like the output of this data set. What is the output of the data set? It will goes to the output data. So these are the four important window tab, whatever you can say. Like this is the important tabs tools you need to know. Sorry, not tools, that window or tab is important in the SaaS software. So there's first one is code, that is very important, because we want, if you want to create or you want to prepare any kind of data, that you need to perform on the coding window. If there's any kind of error, what are the big by off by side of the screen, that you can see all the thing in the log window. So in that's showing here also. And if you want to that data in the printed view also, it will say so in the result. And output data will give the output. So let's take an example of this one, and with the help of this, we are going to learn all the things. What is this happening in this? So it will give the brief introduction or brief explanation of all the program and the windows, that coding window, log window, result window, and output data window. So I'm going to create one another, like I'm going to just create this proc print data is equal to like sasl dot class. Okay, sorry. Yes. So yeah. So I you can see that I had created this two data, like data Vikas, and I'm giving this procedure step, that proc print data is equal. In the both of these, we have two same data, that class data set with the SAS help SAS help libraries. So in the coding video, we have to do this thing. Like we need to type the syntax, type the code, type the program of what we want to know, like all the thing. Sorry. So after coding that giving that code in the coding window, we once you run this one program. So after running that one, once you run this one, you can see that after running this, it will go to the log window. Log window shows the error, warning, and notes. So if there is no any error, it will not show in the error. If there is no any warning, it will not also not showing in the warning. Once there is notes, then that will show in the notes that there were 19 observation read from the data set class. The data set is work.vikas has 19 observation, 5 variable. So it will give the complete description information, what how many the variable in that data set, how many the observation in that data set. It will show that all thing will run and read and run by that code. it will show in the log window. After that, it will show the syntax, all the things like what you had created, that data vikas set sas and the run this data set. So as of now, no need to worry about this data set, how we are going to create this data. I will teach you each everything, but I'm just giving this overview of this window, that coding window, log window, result window, and output data window. So no need to worry about this data set, how we are going to create this data set, and what is this data set, what is data name, what is the all thing I will teach you each and every step. Just know that what are we are need to focus about coding window, log window, result window, and output data. So log window also see it also give the notes like 19 observation, 1995 variable, real time, CPU time, all thing whatever the thing like this. It gives complete description information, that the attributes that data set, like what are the variable, what are the observation, all thing. So no need to no need to worry about the point content of that. What is the variable? What is the observation? How we need to know the observation? How many of the observation are variable? I'll teach you in the upcoming video. So in as of now, just know what we need to know about the log window. And after running that program, we can see that output data is come with the table work.vika. So if we are running any data without any library's name, if you are not giving any library's name, it will goes to the work library. Here we can also see that. So by default, any data, any program, any coding program, it will stored in the work library, that we can also see from this library. Once you run this one, there's a work library. Once you run any program, any code, that will go to the work library, and with the work library you can see that dataset name is Vikas. So there's a like all the details of that. And by default, library will keep stored after the end of the session. Once you using the session only, that work library exists. After end of the session, work library, we are not going to recover that work library. Okay, so we need to go aware with that data will be stored in the work library, and we can view the column name and the column label also with a view, in which way we want to view that, all thing is mentioned there, like all thing. And display the code and create the current table, like all the thing of properties like refresh and the filter, all thing you can use by shortcut. You can filter the data by which way you want to sort this, filter this data, you can use that all thing. Here you can see that total rows is 19 and total column is 5. What is the column and what is row, we are going to learn in the upcoming videos. But for the understanding here, I'm just going to tell you like this: name, sex, age, height, and weight is the variable. That is variable is in the SAS. We are going to know with the column also. So column and variable are the same. Okay, so name, sex, age, height, and weight is the column, and the rows are observation. Like rows, what are the rows? These are the column: one, two, three, four, five. Five column. There's five column. Observation, that is row. So one, two, three, four, five, and the so on till the 19. There's rows 19. So observation is total 19. So this way we can easily understand. I'm going to teach you how with the another example also in detail in the upcoming videos. So here also you can see that column is showing the select all variable. That column means all variable, and we can see the properties of that what is this, what is the property of this name variable. So it will show the length of this one and the type of this variable. All the variable we can see the properties, all the thing like name, length, type, format, label, in format, all thing we can know with the property by clicking that variable. That's facility. So there's also we can see that if you want, if you have many more variable or rows observation, that we can also see uh, we can also cross jumping for by this arrow also. If any kind of message also available, that will show this here by here. Yeah, this you have submitted this one code and all the thing like all detail. So here you're showing your user ID that this ID created this report, or sorry, the data type. So this is all about the code window, log window, result window, and output data window. Yeah, one thing is the result window. Once you have the data in the printed view, that there's no need of that output data, the detail of that one. Suppose that you want data in the printed view, that data will come in the result window. So always you can mention that procedure step is the default program syntax, that one default ready-made thing, procedure steps. So that always comes in the result window. Once you run this program, once you run this execute this code, all it will always show in the printed view of the result window. There will be no output data window. That is the internet. So these are the things you need to know about that this SaaS software, where we are going to create, how we are going to use this four window, like uh, code, log, result, and output data, all thing, and what are the server and what are the libraries. In this today video, I'm just teaching you this basic simple of the SaaS Studio portal, how you're going to create, how you're going to use. So in the upcoming videos and day by day classes, you are going to learn each every point. uh, I'm going to teach you each and every day a single unique thing, like this is also available in this, like if you want to save this one, if you want to run this one, like what are the shortcut, also all thing we will give you in the upcoming days. So for the saving this program, for the refreshing, for the undo, for the cut of this one, for the syntax format, all the things we can also, for the zoom out, zoom in, all thing we will learn in the upcoming video. So for today, we completed this video, and make connected with me, like for the consistent video, like I'm going to teach you complete syllabus of the SaaS software. And this software is very very important, like for the skill of your statistical, like if any from the pharmacy background, and from the life science and the statistics. Even nowadays engineering also moves forward in this status. So there's a huge scope of this SaaS software skills. Once you are entering for you are interested for enter in the data analyst world, you're going to learn each and everything, like what is the thing. So just learn the thing what I'm teaching you. And for this course also, there are some of institute organization and the trainer training coaching center, like they are charging much more for that one. So here you are going to learn everything with the free of cost. So you need to just have to consistent and dedicated what I'm teaching you. Each and every day I will upload one or two video. You need to be aware with that. Like you need to read, sorry, watch the recording that video. You need to make proper notes of that one. You need to practice on that session, like what I teach, what I learned today. You need to practice on that. If you're stuck anywhere, you need to be very curious of that why you are going to stuck there. You need to use that notes. Once you are not able to with the do with your notes, you need to connect with me. And after that you need to highlight that error or mistake with their stacking point, that yeah, I'm doing here mistake, you need to work upon that. You need to be very aware with that one. You need to use that one, practice that daily thing. So these are the thing important for the consistent. You need to be consistent with me and learn this SaaS software within the I think it's within the 3 month I will cover this all the session, like base SaaS, advanced SaaS, along with the project. So just consistent with me, and thank you for the today. Thank you so much.